All right, this is a video for chapter 5.2, number 7, and this is for you, Kakidan. It says here, in exercises 7 through 12, assume that a member is selected at random from the population represented by the graph. Okay, find the probability that the member selected at random is from the shaded area on the graph. Assume the variable x is randomly distributed. So I am looking at a lot of information. I know I am going to use this, the z-score table, right? Which nobody really likes. So, so I'll go slow on it. All right, here we go. So SAT writing scores, they give that the mean is 493 and that the standard deviation is 111. Okay, so I'm actually going to use the z-score calculator. I could use the formula as well, but I'm being a little lazy. 493 and the deviation is 111. Okay, and we're looking at the values between 200 and 450. So I'm going to look at the value for 450 first, okay, right there, and then I'm going to subtract the value at 200. Okay, so at 450, that's the value. It says the z-score for that would be negative 0.387. Okay, so now I got to go to the table. Remember that negative 3.87 is our z-score. Okay. So there's 0.3. Oh, negative. They actually give you the negative stuff here too, which is really kind. 387. So 87 is pretty close to 0.8, or it rounds up to 0.08. So I'm going to go here, and let me zoom in on this number here. Oop. It says 35197. Okay. So let me get my text box here. Is that a text box? Yes. Here we go. Okay. So for score 450, that gave us a z-score of, I gotta go back and forth. That gave us a z-score of that 3, actually I should have done 0.39, okay, negative 0.39. 0.39, okay, and then the area left of negative. The area left of negative 0.39 is on the table. There's negative 0.3, and then 39 is at the very end. 0.34827, which is right there. Okay, remember that 34827. Is 0.3827, and I'm going to double check that because I've got some noises going on. And see, I knew I should double check. All right, so that's the people in this tiny area, right? Or I'm sorry, that's for the blue area, including that tiny area. Okay. So now we have to subtract the tiny area and cut that off. Okay. So going back up here, instead of 450, I'm going to put in 200, and that should give me a really small number. Okay. There's negative 263. Now I'm going to round that up to 264. Negative. Okay. So I'm going to copy all this and paste it here. Oops. Really? For score 200, SAT score that is, the Z-score will be, we said, negative, it's a lot of numbers here, negative 264. Okay, and the area to the left of that number, that Z-score, is, all right, there's negative 264. Here's negative 264 is going to be here, 0.00415. Okay, I got to remember that is 0.00415. And Kakidan, this is a very long video. I apologize. I hope you watch this at 2 speed. This number, which is the big area all the way to here, minus this little tiny area, which is this piece, is the area of your shaded region, which is 0.34827 minus 0.00415. I am going to copy that, paste it into a new page, and get an answer. 0.34412. 0.34412. And the interpretation is that people who live in this blue area, okay, that's 34% of the population lives with an SAT score between 200 and 450. I hope that is helpful.